Page 414, number 17. Solve the triangle, and we're given angle A, and side B. Okay, let's make a sketch of this triangle. So I can draw something kind of like this. I'm going to call this angle A, we'll call this angle B, we'll call this angle C. Angle A is 58 degrees, side A is 11.4, and side B is 12.8. Now right away with my sketch, I'm a little concerned because we're given side-side angle. Anytime we have side-side angle, we have to look out for two possible solutions. It's possible there's one solution. It's possible there's no solutions. But we always have to look out for two solutions if we're given side-side angle. Okay, before I worry about two solutions, let's first just solve this triangle. So we're given a side and the opposite angle, so I can use the law of sines. So I can say 11.4 over the sine of 58 degrees equals 12.8 over the sine of angle B. So let's get out our calculator here and let's use it to solve for B. So I can type in here 12.8 times the sine of 58 degrees divided by 11.4. And I get the sine of B is equal to 0.95. Now careful, that's not what angle B is equal to. Instead I have to take the inverse sine of that answer. And I find that angle B is about equal to 72.21 degrees. Okay, now I know angle B. What I need to find now is angle C. Well, the three angles add up to 180, so let's use our calculator here real quickly to say 180 minus 58 that I'm given minus 72.21 that I just found. And we know that angle C is about equal to 49.79 degrees. All right. Now that I know angle C, all I'm missing now is side C. So let's find side C. We can find that by using the law of sines again. I can say 11.4 divided by the sine of the opposite angle is equal to side C, which I don't know, over the sine of the opposite angle, which is 49.79. Okay, so let's solve this. So 11.4 times the sine of 49.79 divided by the sine of 58 degrees gives me side C, which is approximately equal to 10.27. Okay, so we have solved this triangle. But remember, I was talking before about how we might have two solutions to this. Now, how do we know when we have two solutions? Well, let's take a look at angle B, what we have here. Well, there's a few things, before I get ahead of myself, there's a few things that are set that I can't change. Angle A is set at 58 degrees. Side B is set at 12.8. Side A is set at 11.4. I can't change those quantities. But is it possible to redraw this triangle differently and keep those quantities? For example, if I took this side here, 11.4, could I possibly draw it this way? I haven't changed this angle, 58 degrees. I haven't changed this side, and I drew this side the same exact distance, 11.4. So, yes, it is possible to redraw this triangle and get a new triangle. And this new triangle I'm going to outline in blue. So, it's still triangle AB and C. It still has the same original dimensions, and I can solve this for angle B, angle C, my new angle B, my new angle C, and my new side C. Okay, let's start with angle B first of all. Now one thing that I know, the old angle B was 72.21 degrees. This angle right here will be the same. And I know that because if I take a look at this triangle over here, these two sides are the same, so these angles must be the same. So this angle outside here is 72.21 degrees. The new angle B will be a supplementary angle with that. So the new angle B I can find by taking 180 minus 72.21, which if I subtract that I get 107.79 degrees. Okay, the new angle C I can get because my three angles must add up to 180. So I'm going to pull my calculator out and we'll type in there 180 minus angle A, which we know, minus the new angle B, and so the new angle C must be about 14.21 degrees. Now the last thing I need is the new side C, which is down here. And we can use the law of sines to find that. So I'm going to take any side that I know in the over the sine of the opposite angle. So let's go with 11.4 over the sine of the opposite angle, the sine of 58 degrees. And that's equal to side C, which we're looking for, over the sine of the new angle C, which is 14.21 degrees. And if I use my calculator one last time here, I can say 11.4 times the sine of 14.21 and divide that by the sine of 58 degrees. That gives me the new side C, which is about 3.3 units long. So I've got two sets of solutions, one over here, one over here. They both work given the original dimensions.